never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through.
Welcome back, my good old dog brothers and sisters, on this good old Friday. Hope everybody having a great day, great morning, great evening. Depends on where you're at in this world. Big shout out to all the dog lovers and all the pet owners across the world, from one side of the globe to the other side of the globe, all the way back here to South Cac. You know, all the way back here to South Cac, man. Big salute to all my bulldoggers across the country, all my bulldoggers in Canada, all my bulldoggers in Mexico. Like I always say, man, y'all hit that like button up. Y'all hit that subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Cause I have to tell you, hit that like button up right now, because a lot of y'all get forgetful. You know what I'm saying? You get forgetful. If you watch a video, you tell me you liked it, but then you don't hit the like button. So go ahead and hit that like button before you forget, man. Go ahead and hit that like button up before you forget. You know, I got a little bit of dog news today and a little bit of dog talk. You know, I'm gonna hit it up the way I always hit it up. I got to send a big shout out and big salute to everybody that's supporting the channel, everybody that hit me up in the Cash App, everybody that hit me up on the, you know, Super Chat or anything. Big shout out to all y'all, man. You know, and like I said, I'm going to get this dog stuff started off by talking about this, man. You know, once I seen how fake this dog game is, you know, and I'm not talking about from YouTube, I'm talking about years ago. Once I seen how fake this dog game is, man, you know, it's this dog game is pretty much worse than the streets. You know what I'm saying? The dog game pretty much worse than the streets, because these brothers, you know, that may have some, you only got to watch for certain people in the streets when it comes to hating on you because of what you selling, what your product is. You know, but in this dog game, man, listen here, man. People, and then one thing about the streets, you know, you get to that street activity, so it don't last long. All that hate and all that stuff, it won't last long unless you let it last a long time. You know, in this dog game, these brothers hate for no reason. You know what I'm saying? These brothers hate like the same thing the next brother can do, you can do. You know, there's no reason for anybody to hate over puppy sales and stuff like that. That's why I always say, man, when I give this dog talking, this dog news, it ain't for a puppy sale. It's because it's the way I feel, or either it's what's going on around me or around the dog community. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because I could talk all day long, it ain't gonna help me sell no puppies. You know, I could, it just, I don't blame no brother for looking at this dog game and be like, man, like I seen one brother say he was selling out the yard or whatever. You know, salute to your fam. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he said, matter of fact, you said you was going to handle your business overseas, you know what I'm saying? And pursue your dreams overseas. Big salute to your fam. You know what I'm saying? Make that spot right and hit me up. I'll come over there and rock with you. You know, I don't mind. I'll stay myself. I'll get me a plot of land and a house over there. It is what it is, man. This dog game just wicked, man. And, you know, it'll bring certain sides out of people. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different bloodlines across this country and across this world. Nobody, no matter what we say, nobody's gonna like the same things. You know, everybody's gonna have a different thing that they like. You know, and brothers just gotta, you know, instead of trying to knock the next man, promote yourself. See, it's easy to knock the next man, but it's harder to promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all don't know how to think. You don't know how to think and say, how can I promote myself legally? How can I do something legally? And then the handful of y'all, when y'all want to sell your little products, when y'all want to sell your little hot heifer and your stud up and everything else, then you want to get in Facebook and talk trash about me and all kind of stuff like that. You know, this dog game is corny, man, and if you look at it from certain angles, you know what I'm saying? Folks steady lying, trust them dogs, like I said on that last video, man. Trust them dogs and put less trust in them dog people that you around here, because a lot of brothers can't do wrong in some people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Some folk can never do wrong in people's eyes, and that's why I tell brothers, this a new era. You know what I'm saying? This a new era of the dog game. This is an era of the dog game where a lot of y'all not gonna understand what's going on. You know, a lot of y'all not gonna understand. You know, you want the pit bull to be stuck in this little corner as some a dog that can only do one thing. You know, no matter what some brothers tell you, you need to hear it from another brother. You got to hear it from another brother in order to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You want these pit bulls stuck in one little corner and you ain't even bulldogging. You know, and like you knock everybody that try to do something positive with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta ask any brother, this any brother, why you need permission for somebody to tell you should a pit bull be trained for this or trained for that? You know, any dog. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna do the right things with that dog, don't train that dog to attack. It don't matter what kind of breed of dog it is. What you think? Because it's a pit bull is gonna do worse than another dog that's trained to attack? A bite is a bite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the pit might go on them a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when them teeth come down, and it's proven fact, pit bull do not have the hardest biting jaw power when it comes to these dogs. They got that lock and all that, but they don't got the hardest biting jaw power. You train one of them other dogs with a harder pound PSIs in they pressure, you know what's the difference? Some brothers might say the drive, the dog gonna keep coming, he gonna keep coming, a lot of them dogs gonna keep coming. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dogs. You know, we hear, do the pit bull supposed to be trained for this? Do the pit bull supposed to be trained for that? But what about the cane corso? What about the Presa Canary? What about the Barbals? You know, you never ask them questions about them dogs because they wasn't bred to fight. Because they wasn't bred to fight, that don't mean they ain't bred to do nothing else, right? They supposed to be trained for attack and all that type of stuff, right? What you saying? You know, they supposed to be trained for protection. But these dogs is 3 times bigger than the pit bull, you know, and gonna bite you harder, and gonna go probably most of the time when people get attacked by Presa Canaries and cane corsos, it's fatal. You know? But we don't hear nobody saying, should a Dojo Argentina be trained for protection? Should any of these other dogs bigger than pit bulls be trained for protection? You know, dogs that's, and even our XL bullies, you know, I'm gonna speak on that as well. We had, since the UK did the XL bully ban, they took an average of 100 bullies a month and put them down. That's what the record is showing. 100 bullies a month and put them down since the ban started. You know, and since this month started, we had 6 killings over here and 2 over there from XL bullies. And that's just what the records show. But yeah, man, we act certain things because we want to bottle these pit bulls up into what you was taught they was made for. One thing I realized, I'm far too important to my family, you know, and the people around me to be out here jiving around. This dog game is filled with too many crooks. They want it to stay crooked, and they get mad when you start exposing certain things. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for it. This game don't deserve my heart. I'm to the point now, man, everybody got to do what they gonna do. I'm not gonna stop doing my news. But at the end of the day, man, I can only worry about me. You know, do what you do. If you want to go to jail, go to jail. On my channel, I ain't never promoting. I ain't advertising, and I ain't trying to promote, advertise, or sell a dog for that fighting or any of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you end up on the news, you end up on the news. Like I always say, man, you know, I just can't, you know, I just can't, how can I put it? I can't waste no more energy on folk who don't need the energy wasted on them. You know, it's too many good dog brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather talk to them younger brothers like Fatberg and them boys, man, and holler at them boys and get information from them youngsters and give them information to them youngsters. You know what I'm saying? And deal with a lot of y'all haters, man. You know what I'm saying? You, at the end of the day, like I always said, man, nobody knew we was gonna come to a time where we could tell our stories, you know? So at the end of the day, a lot of y'all wasn't bulldogging like the dogs you trying to sell. You know what I'm saying? Because you got 1 or 2 little 3, or you been around here, man, you wasn't bulldogging. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and this is the thing, man, you know, big salute to all them brothers, you know, who wasn't bulldogging, but they not trying to act certain ways. They're not trying to put themselves in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It ain't no sin in just starting your bulldog game up. It ain't no sin in starting that walk 'em all line up from ground zero, from the bottom. You see, it seems like to me like brothers trying to, like, if it wasn't for that litter I produced, the mellow yellow litter, then the only walk 'em out dogs y'all would be able to make is when you go holler at other brothers and get them to ship y'all they dogs. You know? So like, I don't understand. It's like brothers you don't want to start from the bottom of PBK stuff, of a breeding PBK made. So you try to act like you got all these other stuff, all these other dogs, get pictures sent to your phone, and then you post them on Facebook like you got these dogs and you don't got these dogs. Then you block me off Facebook and you don't understand. I got a whole big platform where I speak to the world. I don't need Facebook. I don't need to be on your Facebook. I talk to the world on my platform. Hey, and them boys know, if I tell you what, we can get 5 brothers on a panel, on a live panel, you know, and let's see who can get up here and talk about these dogs to a point where this brother want to go to a confirmation show, he know to take these dogs. If he want to go to a treadmill, he know to get these set. If he want to go to the weight pool, he know to get these set. Let's get on a panel and see, you know, if you know about the line that you pushing. Or do you got to call and get information from another brother? I ain't calling to get information from nobody when it comes to these lines. That's why I said this dog game is effed up. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near, it's worse than the streets. You know what I'm saying? Worse than the streets. Because you don't want to take nobody out, you know what I'm saying, about no dog. So a lot of brothers let a lot of stuff and a lot of talk slide. You know what I'm saying? That stuff that wouldn't slide in the streets. You know? Wouldn't slide. You know? And it's all because of a dog sale. And now I say, it's going to be a difference in these dogs. I said it in my last video. You're going to see a difference. You know, from everybody's strain, everybody gonna have their own strain. Because everybody not breeding for the same things. And everybody don't know what they looking for to even breed for the same thing. You think you know what you're looking for, but you don't know what you're looking for. They say, how you say that, PB? How you say that? How I say that? Because I seen folk. You know, like I said before, if you wasn't winning, I mean, what you want me to do? Get up here in 2025 and lie? You mean to tell me out of that big cylinder y'all supposed to be walking around here with, you still breeding them dogs on the yard? You still breeding them dogs on the yard and you ain't going in the cylinder? Now, what's your excuse for not going in the cylinder? I see their excuse, you know, for not going in the cylinder and saving all the Big John stuff. But what's your excuse for not breeding the Big John stuff? You know? See, I tell y'all, brothers, man, some people can't do wrong in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, like I said before, man, when I gave you the stuff about the German Shepherd, mixed breed German Shepherd dog, it was no joke. It was what it was. You know, you think I'm trolling. You think I'm, nah, man. It ain't like that. Some of y'all brothers just got to understand the dog game ain't what you think it is. And a lot of these folk out here shitting you. You know, a lot of them. See, I ain't a yard man to go back and tell the story like my man did. He said he was on 10 yard. I ain't the yard man. I had my own dogs. And I was out here. If anybody who was out here with Tent, they could tell the same stories if they was really bulldogging around Tent. You know, they can tell you the same stories. This dog wasn't here. This dog was here. This dog died. This dog didn't die. You know, just like Mr. Cruz say. Grand Champion Yellow died and Tent had everybody money for the stud fees. Grand Champion Yellow died on the yard. He say, man, I can't send the money back. I done spent it. What should I do? Mr. Cruz ain't got nothing to do with it. Why you think Mr. Cruz ain't had no more dogs coming off Yellow after his first set of dogs? Because he knew Tent was running the cricket stuff over there. Oh, let me take that back. Correct my grammar. He was doing crooked stuff over there, not cricket. Crooked stuff over there, you know? He knew it. But hey, man, like I said, got my own dogs, my own dog stories, and it just is what it is. I preserve certain dogs, you know, preserve them. You know, if, like I said, if it wasn't for that PB K9 litter of Saber 2000, then every walking dog that y'all have in y'all camp right now would have came from somebody else that y'all done sold out to people. You know? And you don't think lying to me gonna piss me the hell off? When I'm the one that preserved this thing? When I'm the one to say, oh, I gotta breed Mellow Yellow, I gotta breed her back again to try to get some more of the stuff out. I gotta do it. I'm the one preserving that thing. When folk is hiding, like I said before. Hiding for what? Like I said, man, don't blocking me ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? When I got a universal platform, you know, it just is what it is. This ain't the dog game from back in the days. It's 2024, about to be 25. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody having great holidays and ready for Christmas to come, or ready to get it over with and ready for the New Year's to start this thing up again. You know, hey, some of y'all New Year's resolutions need to be, we gonna tell the truth about these dogs. You know what I'm saying? We gonna tell the truth. What it hurts you to say your main stud come off a breeding that I made? Walk them out. The main stud that you got come off a breeding I made? Like, I would never act like I got dogs, tell brothers, oh man, you should breed your dogs. This one I got right here, and I don't got the dogs. I'm talking about another brother dogs, and I don't got them. Oh man, you should breed this. Trying to make folk think I got this and think I got that. But like I said, man, we let the dogs do the talking. That's why I let you see my dogs on video. Let you see how they acting. Let you see what they doing. Like I said, Mellow Yellow was the run of the litter. You know what I'm saying? Mango was the biggest one. Walkamal's Mango was the biggest off the litter, followed by Pelican Bay's Yellow Giant. After Yellow Giant was the Walkamal Candy Dog. After Candy was Fletcher and Mellow Yellow. Actually, Candy and Fletcher was the same size. Mellow Yellow was the smallest. You know, and Mellow Yellow had something wrong with her back leg because something must have bit her. either her mama pinched her leg or something because she had a big, like a pus bump on her leg when she was probably about 2 weeks old, you know, and I stuck a little pin in it and drained it out. Either a spider or something. I don't think it was a spider, but it looked like it could have been a spider bite or something maybe, but most spider bites be kind of worse than that. So I'm just saying maybe mama pinched her with a nail or something and it got infected, but you know, drained it out and she still got the mark on her leg for where that little spot was at. But they never gave a problem again. And then YSL, she's the run of this litter, you know. And at the end of the day, man, like I said, I'm breeding for performance, for working, you know. I don't know what the next man breeding on. I ain't out here using the next man name and trying to use the next man name for puppy sales. Anybody that know me since them Big John dogs been gone, I ain't been talking about the walk stuff unless we talking about stories. You know, unless we talking about stories, I say the Big John dogs. You know, because I don't rely on a kennel name to sell my dogs. That's your clientele with your kennel name. My kennel name is Pelican Bay K9s. It been that from day one in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000, before the online ped got set up, you know. But hey, man, folk want you to be quiet. Folk want you to shut up about $1. Your dollar, not my dollar. You know, that's what it's called, your dollar. And at the end of the day, folk don't care what they do, long as they get their dollar. They don't care about anything you doing. And one thing I noticed, yeah, a lot of y'all brothers, you'll help me sell the Mollywows, but you won't help me sell a Pitbull, because that's in your lane. You'll help me sell a Mollywow, but you won't help me sell a Pitbull. That's all right. I don't need your damn help. PB K9s, folk know me. My dogs sell because they want good quality stock. You know, only thing can make a person think my stock ain't good if you behind me talking shit in the background. But that's why I be on my videos so much, letting brothers see what it is. You know what I'm saying? Letting them see what it is. And all the brothers, you know, that I've been dealing with so far, happy with their stuff. You know? But hey, man, like I said, you know, if you ain't been bulldogging, you just ain't been bulldogging. You know, when I get up there and tell you the key components in Mellow Yellow and them, it ain't for the fake walking ball to get up there on the channel the next day and start talking about these dogs that don't exist no more. Jocko and this, acting like you got this. Jocko left in 19, 18, 19, one of them. You know what I'm saying? Sold to the brothers. What's the purpose? I tell you what I should have did, brothers. I should have told y'all I got Sambo still. And don't tell y'all he died. You know, I got his son. You know what I'm saying? Or I got his damn grandson. That's what I should have did. Put some papers on him and brought him out here for you. 2025, I'm talking about. Not 2012 or nothing like that. 2025. That's what I should have did. Since everybody else doing it, I should have came up with me a cylinder. Say, oh, this Sambo sperm in here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and on my page, man, like I said, I ain't responding to no more flunkies. You know what I'm saying? Let them talk trash, man. I don't care. You know, talk trash about whatever they want to talk trash about. I'm doing me, and it's apparent because they can't keep my name out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Can't keep my name out of the mouth. I keep that dog community jumping like Netflix, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know? And right now, like I said, I'm talking about them real yellow rum dogs that I know coming off yellow rum. You know what I'm saying? No coming off of it. And this one thing I want to say, the reason why I keep saying I know they coming off of it, because the way this dog game is today, and the way you brothers is doing right now in your face, lying about this and lying about that, why the hell would I? Now, it's some genuine, 100% genuine brothers out there with them dogs. But I don't trust no damn body. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can be getting a dog and putting these papers on this, and this is not even a walk-em-out dog. And I ain't talking about walk, I'm talking about the brothers out here across the country. You could be selling me something saying Little Thunder. You could be selling me something say it's coming out Rattler, and this dog come from the dog pound. But it looked like the dogs. So, just so I know for 100% fact and for sure, I'm rocking with what I got, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that Big John stuff. You know, I go to another line, I might get gypped off another line, but I ain't gonna get gypped off that Big John stuff when I know them dogs got took and I know them dogs was never returned, and I ain't about to sit here and follow that stuff up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers just show that y'all simple-minded. You know, you go for the stupidest and dumbest stuff. Like I said, man, I see why my news be filled up. You know what I'm saying? I see why it be filled up. Nobody can do wrong. You don't have minds of your own. You don't think past damn 3. But it is what it is, man. Big salute to all them real doggers out there, all them real bulldoggers, doing what they gotta do, knowing what the hell I'm talking about real, knowing what it is. You know what I'm saying? And hey, like I said, man, y'all keep taking care of y'all dogs, keep doing y'all thing, and we can never worry about haters. You know, the better you do, the more haters you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? The more positive you talk about this breed, the more haters you're gonna get. You ain't supposed to be talking about positive about American Pitbull Terrier. They want everybody to come up here and talk that same old school ass bullshit. I can do something y'all can't do with them Pitbulls. Ha 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 ha. You can't train them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You can't train them. So being you can't train them, you say, oh, they ain't supposed to be trained. That's the difference between the modern day bulldoggers and the washed up bulldoggers. You know, a lot of us brothers learn how to advance with the times. You know what I'm saying? Upgraded my hard drive. I ain't gonna sit back here with a old hard drive, got a bumping old green computer with the green screen and all that stuff we used to have back in the IBMs and all that. No, man, you gotta upgrade your programs. You know what I'm saying? MacBook Pros, you know, or whatever you running. You gotta upgrade your programs. But hey, like I said, man, y'all can't take that talk when I tell you you only want it to be one way. You know, you can't take that talk when we start talking about how race plays a part in that Pitbull game. You can't take that. You know what I'm saying? You can't take shit when it comes to telling you the truth about these Pitbulls. All you want to do is hear them old school ass sporting dog journal stories. But like I said, man, the real gonna be real and the bullshit gonna slowly wash away. And then I will say, you know, Fat Bill, I made a statement about you on Facebook because her asshole played a video. I guess I know it must have been something old or something you did or something talking about me. And I ain't been saying nothing about you on a negative tip. So I'm like, where the fuck all this shit come from? You know, and it's like the dog game just get corny and corny. It's like a lot of y'all old schoolers, you know, because all you got is your old school story and not nothing to give these brothers today and time to do today's time besides buy your puppies. You know, it's like you don't want to give the next man props. You know what I'm saying? That's why I go so hard the way I go so hard, because I see at the end of the day, if I leave it up to y'all, it's going to be the same way for another 40 years. You know what I'm saying? And these brothers going to be lost with these pit bulls. Lost with them, and none of the dogs going to be off of who you think they off of from everybody damn bloodline. The Big John, the Mayday, the Yellow, the Jeep, the Eli, the Bolio, all the shit going to be messed up. Everybody going to have papers on their dog and none of it off the right stuff. All right, we're going to get back into that dog talk, but first I want to give you a little bit of news. You know, let's go to Doug the dog, rescued, you know what I'm saying? And he's making a recovery. He's a pit bull. So I want y'all to check this out. Doug the dog, that's what they call him, so that's what I'm calling him. You know, PB K9s, dog talking news, fair and unbiased, raw and uncut, giving it to you like I always do. Let's get into it.
A dog named Doug is recovering in Wake County after being found emaciated.
Yeah, local shelters and rescues have recently taken in multiple extremely malnourished dogs. Tonight, CBS 17's Maggie Newland is live for us in Raleigh, getting some answers about what you can do if you are concerned that you know of an animal that's being neglected.
Rod and Liz, we got a chance to see Doug here at the vet a little bit earlier this afternoon. In addition to being extremely underweight, he has sores on his body, and he is not the only dog we've seen lately in very bad shape. Doug the dog is a gentle giant, curious yet calm as he greets the camera. Well, the first thing you see is Doug's sweet face. It's his painfully thin body that raises rescuers' concerns.
Doug was found as a stray on one of the really cold nights that we had last week.
While she doesn't know much about his past, Darcy Vanderslick with the SPCA of Wake County says his injuries offer some clues.
He was found extremely emaciated. He had a number of bed sore type sores on him that are consistent with being locked in a small or a confined area. It's just a heartbreaking condition that he came in.
He's at least the third extremely malnourished dog that Central North Carolina shelters or rescues have taken in less than a month, including Tegan, the Great Dane puppy in Cary, and Hank in Nash County. Vanderslick urges anyone with concerns about an animal's condition to call animal control.
You can actually ask them to do a welfare check.
And if it can be done safely and legally.
We also recommend that people take as much evidence as possible as far as photos, videos, anything like that, that you can show animal control.
There are resources for people struggling to afford pet food.
Food banks, there are pet food pantries that we work with. We work with Meals on Wheels.
Doug is still recovering, but Vanderslick is grateful he's in a place where he can heal.
We're very lucky to be able to have him and to be able to get him back into a state where he'll be happy. He'll have a happy, loving family.
And she hopes other dogs won't get to this point.
Speak up before it gets this bad.
And we have more resources if you want to report a possibly abused or neglected animal for you on our website, cbs17.com. As for Doug, once he is better, he will be up for adoption with the SPCA of Wake County. I'm sure he will find a loving family. We're live in Raleigh. Maggie Newland, CBS 17 News.
Now, this next picture and video is from a malnourished dog found in Columbus County, North Carolina. You know, on my side of town, basically, compared to where y'all at, my side of town. Columbus County, North Carolina. So let's go to this little video. This is about a dog named Harlem.
A pit bull mix that may have been used for training fighting dogs was seized Friday near Whiteville. The male dog was found tied to a tree in the yard of a home on E.A. Barnes Road without shelter. During last week's sub-freezing temperatures, the sheriff's office reported. A contractor saw the dog and alerted authorities, said Samantha Baxley of Animal Protective Services, APS. APS Officer C. Bryan took the dog to the animal shelter. He had multiple lacerations and puncture wounds, was missing part of his tail, and significantly underweight, according to the sheriff's report. The property owner, Brenda Tyler, told Deputy A. Dane she did not know anything about the animal, and had been living in Durham while her home was being repaired. The report said, she agreed to surrender him to Animal Protective Services, and refused to provide additional information about the animal. APS staff have named him Harlem. Baxley said Harlem was immediately taken to a veterinarian, while the dog is still limping and on antibiotics. Baxley said he is improving with a steady diet and care. His wounds and treatment were consistent with dogs used as bait dogs. Baxley said, bait dogs are used to teach fighting dogs to be more aggressive. They are often starved to make them easier for the trainee dogs to injure or kill. Harlem will be held until investigators have completed their case, she said. After he has been released by the courts, she said, Harlem will likely not be immediately available for adoption. Harlem likely will need more time to heal before he can be adopted by a family. He's a sweet boy, Baxley said. He really is a nice dog. I hope we can get him into a rescue and out of the shelter. After everything he has gone through, that would be a better environment for him. Right now he is going to get everything we can do for him. We're going to take care of him.
See, at the end of the day, I'll challenge any of y'all brothers. You know, Fat Bill, welcome on any of y'all. On an 8-week keeping your dog on weight. Keeping your dog on weight on an 8-week keep and see who dog look the best at the end of that 8-week keep. You know, and I take my dog to an 80-day confirmation show off that. Or I take him to one of the Summarize shows off of that. You know, I challenge any of y'all brothers and we can put $1 on it. You know what I'm saying? Put $1 on it. $1 is $1, right? You know, it don't matter what you got to do to get the $1, especially if you're doing something legal to get the $1. So let's get that $1. 8-week keep. Let's see who look the best, and we got to show that scale. What that dog weighed at the beginning of the 8-week keep and what he weighed on the 8th week of the keep. Live on the shoulder dog being hung on the scale and what he weighed. I challenge any of y'all brothers. Let the dogs do the talking. Let the dog man do the talking in dog man style. You know, It just is what it is, man. And y'all get all these brothers, they old enough to be my daddies and granddaddies, and they get up here talking about me and all kind of shit. I understand what it is. Like I said before, you ain't used to somebody like me telling you this dog stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear it from your counterpart, but your counterpart lied too much already, you know, and got this dog game screwed up the way it is. You know, I can't help it. Ain't take me long as it took you to realize certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I don't gotta mess up over and over and over and over again to see something ain't working the first time I messed up. Not just because you fail at something, you know, that don't mean stop that. That don't mean you messed up, because you ain't gonna learn how to do nothing without failing it. But failing when you're doing something, like say, oh, we do this keep and either I lose, that's nothing. That's how the game goes. You win or you lose. You gotta try though. There's a lot of brothers who never even tried, who know how to troll, but they never even tried the bulldog. But they got a whole lot of bulldog game when it comes to them chats and them comments and them Facebook posts and all that type of stuff. I mean, I guess the dog game is just content on being lied to. You know, it's about like a dude who, you know, I'm telling you, your girl at home, you my partner, right? You my homeboy. You know, I ain't gonna let your old lady screw you over. You my dog. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen here, man. You know, she out there, you know, she doing this, she doing that at the club. We out at the club, she with other dudes. You that dude that's gonna stay with her after I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about getting fucked on. I see that. So I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Keep getting fucked over. You know? Keep getting fucked over, because at the end of the day, all I'm gonna do is hurt myself. You know? Energy I don't gotta use. You know what I'm saying? Energy I don't gotta use. I can put it elsewhere. You know, and like I said, we doing things with these dogs y'all brothers can't do. Not that you haven't did. You can't do it. I'm going to say it like that. You can't do it. Hold up, man. Got to correct myself again. You can't do it. You know? So like I said, stop asking brothers, my folk out here, is it okay to train your dogs to do this? Okay. It's okay to take care of them dogs. It's okay to handle them dogs with responsibility. You know, that's all you need to be worried about, man. Y'all looking for, like I said before, y'all looking for validation from brothers. Some of these brothers can't even have dogs. You're looking for validation from folk. Sick dog game. You know what I'm saying? Sick dog game. Brothers get mad at me because I say, you know, it don't matter if it's ADBA, and I ain't talking about my brother with the digital dog shows. I'm talking about these going to dog shows. You know, brothers get mad because I say, folk be saying they rigged up. Folk be saying they go there without a chance to win. The best dog didn't win. So you get mad. You don't want the truth. You want bullshit for the money. Ain't no way brothers should be coming back to me saying the dog show is rigged up. They want certain people to win. Even if you come with your dog looking good, you're not gonna win because certain people gotta win. And dog, if your dog credentials ain't heavy enough to say they all equal as the next man, I don't care if this is a Rudy Pook, who you consider a Rudy Pook over here, his dog look good, he deserve a chance to win against them legends. You know what I'm saying? No, he can't win against the legends. You know, that's why my channel exists, to bring stuff like that to the light. And to my brother who hit me up just now when I was doing the video about the Mexican Bulldogs, you know, I didn't read everything you all wrote down yet, brother. I gotta go back and check the messages out and stuff like that. I'm gonna go back and check the messages, but I did see some videos you sent me about the lady you said check out or something like that. This is the thing, you know, I don't want to check out the video. I need somebody to come up here and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check the video, but that's not the information I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Come talk on my channel about it. You know? That's what I'm talking about. And why? And somebody explained to me, You know, I know y'all been bulldogging, is what I'm saying. You bulldogging. But we're the champions that made names. Now, I can't get this off that lady channel. I need dog men to come up here and talk to me, because I got questions to ask. You know what I'm saying? Questions. And like I said, we don't talk about no modern day stuff on this channel when it comes to that type of activities. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know we can't promote it, we can't sell it, no, none of that. But what we do is we talk about our mistakes, and we talk about things we did when this stuff was misdemeanors. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of all that talking, we always gotta say, you better not take your black ass, white ass, Chinese, all that mother asses out there and do none of that stuff. You know, not no modern day time. We always have to say that at the end of that, them stories and all that. Let brothers know, man. You know, that was then, this is now. So if y'all brothers want to come up here and talk, man, you're always welcome. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? You're always welcome. And I got to go back, like I said, read the messages, my brother. I'm going to drop the number down in there as well. And like I said, we can do pre-recorded, which won't be live. You know, it won't be live, or we can do it live. You know, whichever one you more comfortable with doing. You know, but yeah, man, big salute to all my Hispanic brothers when it comes to the dog game, man, because I'm going to tell you like this here, folk, you know, and I'm talking strictly to my Hispanic brothers. A lot of y'all would have been out, fam, but you're going through the same shit that I'm telling brothers about here in the United States. My Mexican brothers, they only want them boys from the damn, them 80s, them 90s to be known for them dogs, my Spanish brothers. That's why your dog's not getting famous from Mexico. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. See, I said all that the first time, but I know why your dog's not being known in Mexico. They known in Mexico, I know why they not getting over here. I know why they didn't get over here, the name-wise, because they only want them names to be locked in with certain people, you know? So like I said, man, y'all brothers always welcome to come up here. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I ain't gonna be no fool and sit here and talk to you like no fool. Like, I don't know my Mexican brothers bulldogging, you know? But I do mean what I say, that no champions made their names over here for us to know, like we know the champions that fall off our tongues. Macho Buck, the Buck Dog, you know, Yellow, Bolio. Bolio ain't no champion. I'm just talking famous dogs, you know. But we know the champions. We know like the 3 or 4 hour matches with Homer and Jeep. And we know the stories. Where are the stories from y'all dogs, is what I'm saying. And now, like I said, I know a lot of stories would have been out from y'all brothers, but these boys over here can't even get their stories out. So I know why y'all stories ain't out, because these brothers over here can't get theirs out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my Mexican brothers, I bet you asked me how many champions we had since Yellow them that made names for themselves since Yellow and all them dogs came out, that we can consider bloodlines. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't no different than y'all in a way when it come to that, dog. We gotta let go of them old days and understand brothers is got great dogs in modern day time, and they own bloodlines. Your bloodline, whatever you name your dog, homie, and that's the damn bloodline. If you name them Dumbo, that's the bloodline. If you name them Redline, that's the bloodline. If you name them Dutch, that's the bloodline. You know, it just is what it is, fam. If your dog was great, you got a Dutch Red Boy dog. If your dog was great, you got a Redline Jeep dog. You know, it just depends, fam. If your dog was great and whatever his name was, that's your bloodline. You got to take pride in that. Take pride in your stock. And that's the only way my Mexican brothers' dogs would have got over here. You know? Because with time, you got a champion. You got a brother with a Mexican dog here champion, right? And you got a few American brothers over there watching it. By the time they get back over here to America with that story, homie, he was champion Caesar over there. And now once they get the story back over here, man, I seen a hellified Eli dog fight over there in Mexico. I seen a hellified Eli dog fight over there in Mexico. This and that. You know, then he ain't gonna be the Caesar line. He gonna be an Eli dog. And then everybody gonna go trying to buy the Eli stuff. They ain't want it off Caesar. Because when the American brothers got back to the United States, they ain't talking about your dog. They talking about the dog, this the bloodline. Because they're going to keep talking about the Eli and all that shit from the 70s, 80s, and all that stuff. But hey, man, like I always say, brothers going to do what they want. Brothers going to do how they feel. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there with them dogs, you know, and have a great Friday. PB K9s, and I'm out.
Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it G. All by his bread. Bitch, I'm all up by my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all up by my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it G. All by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all up by my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all up by my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm first week ballin', trying to get my bread long. You know the game gone and my mind been blown. Different decisions that I done made got me fucked up now. Still gon' thug the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing cheese. And the same niggas that be around there will see you off your feet. My mama been doing bad, but I ain't going into that.